From ABC, this is World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
We're going to go back up to Alaska for tonight's American agenda. The oil spill in Prince William Sound has once again focused attention on a very basic question. How do we balance the need for energy with the need to protect the environment we live in? If you can remember what it was like waiting in those long lines at the gas station 10 years ago, if you could see and touch and smell the oil tonight in Valdez Harbor, you might appreciate even more the dilemma and the debate. Here's Ned Potter.
The oil from the Exxon Valdez has fouled the backyard of Jim and Nancy Lethco. Literally. They live on this sailboat in Valdez Harbor. They moved here from Wisconsin because they loved Prince William Sound.
We've just ruined one of the jewels of the United States, if not the world. And we just can't go on ruining things.
Go on ruining things. Is that what it means to transport petroleum? The accident has sharpened the old argument between environment and energy in this extraordinary place.
You can't have an environmentally sound area and oil development. You have to choose between one or the other.
The choosing is difficult in a state where 80% of the economy is based on oil, and there are plans to search for more. Follow the Alaska pipeline, 800 miles north from Valdez to its source at Prudhoe Bay. Near Prudhoe is the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, known as ANWR, where oil companies, backed by the White House, are anxious to drill.
They shouldn't even be discussing ANWR or any of the offshore oil in the state of Alaska.
Let's be realistic. Where are we going to get the oil if we don't take the oil that we've got from Alaska? We're going to have to get it from someplace else.
Supporters say if we do not drill in ANWR, even at the risk to the environment, we will again be hostage to the Arab oil nations. They say the Exxon spill does not change that. To them, the accident was an aberration.
I think industry's record, be it shipping industry, oil tankers, or with respect to operations such as Prudhoe Bay, continue to improve.
But there are signs that the industry's record at Prudhoe Bay and elsewhere is not so clean. An unpublished report by the Environmental Protection Agency provided to ABC News has pictures that show numerous violations of the laws for potentially hazardous oil waste. Rusty oil drums, unprotected from wet or cold, some of them corroded and leaking. Here, a spill of diesel fuel darkening the tundra, never reported to the state as the law demands. Unmonitored waste disposal, some in an open pit, other industrial materials dumped as regular garbage behind a motel.
I think it suggests that the oil companies cannot be relied upon to police themselves.
That is likely to be the environmentalists' new rallying cry, as the evidence mounts here at Valdez that the oil companies made promises they did not keep. They didn't respond as quickly as they promised. They didn't have the equipment they promised. That's why many Alaskans, including some oil workers, feel let down.
You be good dog. Stay. Stay, company.
Athena Zaitsevitz is married to a pipeline employee and believes oil and nature can mix. But word of the spill hit hard.
I'm not angry. There's no one to be angry at. There's nothing to be angry at. It's happened, and being angry isn't going to help. But it's a sort of a sick feeling in the pit of your stomach. And hard not to cry at night when you go to bed.
There is an oil slick here, a sense of betrayal, and a looming question about the future of drilling in this remarkable land. Ned Potter, ABC News, Valdez, Alaska.
We talk a lot about the impact of the Alaska oil spill on other parts of the country. Here's one small example. Gasoline prices in California have gone up 10 cents a gallon because of the slowdown in the shipment of oil from Alaska to the north.
This has been a presentation of ABC News. More Americans get their news from ABC News than from any other source.